You're watching Viewpoints with Brother Earl C. Dodd.
I heard a good one the other day. How many Baptists does it take to screw in a light bulb? 15. One to screw it in, and then you gotta have enough for 3 committees, and they gotta appoint someone to bring the potato salad. oh, gotta go. Hey, welcome to Viewpoints. I'm Pastor Earl Dodd, and I'm here today to talk about deacons. Heard y'all might be searching for some deacons, thought I'd let you know what it means to be a deacon. You might be thinking to yourself, how does he know so much about deacons? I have personally sat on 14 deacon bodies. I don't really know what they do, but I've sat on them. So what is it that deacons like to do? Well, first of all, deacons like to have meetings. They like to have meetings about when they're going to have meetings. And then once they have meetings, they like to have meetings to talk about what happened at the meetings. Deacons have a lot of meetings. I've had a lot of experience as a deacon. I've been personally involved in the hiring and firing of 12 pastors and 4 music ministers over the last 4 years. Who's in charge of the church? Deacons. Who decides what song's going to be sung on Sunday? Deacons. There's a lot of decisions to be made in the church. A lot of things need approving. Without the deacon approval, it ain't happening. It says we need to lay our hands on people and on things, and I like to have my hand laid on just about everything. Like the budget. I like to take the budget from last year and cut 50% right off the top just to get things going. The Bible says a deacon ought to be a person with self-control. I like to control myself and everyone around me. Who decides how much the pastor is going to get paid? Deacons. Who decides what ought to be preached on Sundays? The Bible says that deacons serve. How does a deacon serve? Here's a couple ways a deacon serves. First thing, they serve as a reminder when to get stuff done on time. Gotta get things done around here. Second thing they do is they serve eviction notices when it's time for the pastor to evacuate the parsonage. They also serve pink slips to pastors when it's time for them to go on and find a new church. Who holds the purse strings? Deacons. Who has all the power? Deacons. Who has leverage? Deacons. Who has control? Deacons. Earlier we said deacons are supposed to serve. I got a handful of pink slips right here I'm waiting on serving as soon as someone makes a mistake around here. Deacons like to appoint people. They like to say, well, you go over here and do that, and you go over here and do this. They call it committees. They even like to have a committee on committees. Who decides what color we're going to paint these walls? How many copies we can make a month? What kind of toilet paper we're going to use? How many donuts the children can have? Deacons.
You've been watching Viewpoints with Brother Earl C. Dodd. Join us next week as Brother Dodd, well, as he finds something else to complain about.